Spinosaurus aegypticus. This individual is a full 15 meters long and weighs a whopping 9 tons, making it bigger than the 7-ton, 12-meter T-Rex. This Spinosaurus is competing for the other to mate. Spinosauruses use pump their sails with blood to make them red. The redder, the healthier the individual. But this isn't necessary this time, as this Spinosaurus is much bigger. It's full size, 17 meters and 11 tons, the biggest carnivore on Earth. It easily puts off its competitor. This is the lucky female that will mate with the big male. However, she will have a tough job protecting her young. The mother Spinosaurus has made a nest hidden in this vegetation. She'll have to stay on guard because there are predators on the prowl. These are the footprints of a predator, someone on the prowl. And in this case the predator is Rugops, a 7-meter killer. Its bite is weak, but it will easily try and scavenge the Spinosaur eggs. This Abelisaurid wants food. The Rugops has got into the nest. Unfortunately, someone has realised it. The Rugops is being knocked out, and soon it will drown. The Spinosaurus mother has a new family member, a little baby. It was the first that hatched, and it quickly killed all its siblings so that it would have more food for itself. They've moved nests to a nicer, more lush one because before the mother had to drink, and she still does, but she had to still be able to view her nest while drinking. Now the young one can follow her, so she doesn't need to do that anymore. But now she will have to hunt. And that shows, and this is where Spinosaurus really goes into its element. Water. The baby waits on a ledge while the adult makes the slow and tenuous climb down the hill. Not easy for an 11-ton colossus. The Spinosaurus is different. This is a fish-eating dinosaur. Isotope analysis has proven it spent more time in the water than most dinosaurs. And its close relative Baryonyx has had a fish scale found in its gut. Close analysis of the scales of Spinosaurus shows that there are tiny holes on it, perfect for detecting vibrations in the water, just like a crocodile. This animal could hunt for food that it couldn't see. it put its snout in the water. It also has especially high nostrils, and it has the tip for prey. Oncorpristis, a 9-meter killer swordfish, big enough to be food for Spinosaurus. This Oncorpristis has a 2-meter rostrum or saw blade and is a giant killer in its own right. But Spinosaurus makes it look tiny. Spinosaurus's teeth are conical, so it can easily hold a giant swordfish in its grasp as it makes its way back to the nest. Back at the nest, the baby stands back while the mother kills the thrashing Oncorpristis with its powerful arms. These 2-meter arms are cooked with killer claws that finish off the giant swordfish. Eventually, the youngster will learn how to fish, and then he'll leave his mother and try and start up his own life. The Spinosaurus is now old enough to fish by himself. But unfortunately for him, he isn't the biggest thing out there. There's something bigger, much bigger. This is Sarcosuchus. 9 meters long, 10 tons. It's the same size as a Dinosuchus, but easily made do. That put off the Tyrannosaurus. In these shallow waters, it's not best, but it will do its best. It swims, pushing itself through the water towards the young Spinosaurus. The Sarcosuchus attacks, but the Spinosaurus evades. It retreats quickly. It's not heading back to the water until the Sarcosuchus is gone and everything is safe. This Rugops is looking for prey, but little does he know that he's being watched by another predator. The young Spinosaurus knows that he can't afford to fall over in a fight. His spines would break. It's too risky. But then the Spinosaurus realizes that perhaps he could still get food. And rams the Rugops. The Rugops lands in the water, but he's not dead just yet. The Rugops is very angry. He gets up. He plans to scale the cliff and battle and kill the Spinosaurus, but then he is dragged away by the Sarcosuchus and is turned and thrashed around until he is spitted out, thrown into a rock, dead. Now the Sarcosuchus satisfied, the Spinosaurus can finally get back to fishing. The Spinosaurus has grown up. There's a trouble. A drought wasn't enough just yet to conquer. Killer has Spinosaurus. The drought has forced this killer out of its territory. Now it must compete with the Spinosaurus. This is a clash of the titans. Two killers, both bigger than T-Rex, and only one territory. The Spinosaurus has delivered a mighty blow to the Carcharodontosaurus. The Carcharodontosaurus then delivers a mighty tail whip to the face. The blow is painful, and the Spinosaurus is dazed and disoriented. He then realizes that with its tail, fighting the Carcharodontosaurus is too risky. Run! But the Carcharodontosaurus is very hungry, so it pursues its prey. The Spinosaurus runs up the hill, which is very unstable. The Spinosaurus plans to make this part of the hill crumble and crush his mortal enemy. It's hard to do, but then eventually there are great Carcharodontosaurus is dead. Years after the Spinosaurus mega fight, he's out fishing again. But this time, the water is just that extra bit fast. The river level rises quickly. Soon it's up to his head, and he drowns. Eventually the river turns into a mighty flood, sweeping across the plains, and the wails of dinosaurs can be heard above the torrent. And this is the end of an amazing episode of Dino Lives. The episode where there's the biggest carnivore to walk the planet ever.